Okay, thanks for joining me today on this alumni profile. Could you tell us your name and what course you did?
So my name is Alice. I did sports coaching and PE.
Okay, great. And when did you graduate?
2023.
Okay, and what sort of thing are you up to now?
So since graduating, I've continued to work on my own social media business, mostly focused around the sport, football. Started that back in lockdown, was doing it around uni, and now doing that full time, writing articles on football, making videos, and then I've used the sort of knowledge I've developed through social media to start my own business, doing a bit of consultancy, helping others with social media.
Excellent. Okay, thanks for that summary. Is that what you anticipated doing when you joined the course?
No, not at all. I didn't have a clue what I wanted to do, and I think one of the reasons I went to uni was to give me 3 years to figure it out. I knew I liked sport. I was like, if I don't figure it out, maybe I'll just become a PE teacher because I liked school.
Yeah.
And then I think uni gave me a little bit more time to actually work on projects on the side and just figure out what I wanted to do.
Okay, so you were able to kind of find out what you loved eventually.
Yeah.
Okay. What can you tell us a little bit about that journey then? How did you get to where you are now? So you're going to be a PE teacher and you're something very different now. So what was that journey like? How did you get there?
It's a weird one. I think lockdown really benefited me. I think COVID, as awful as it was, I think I wouldn't be where I was if it wasn't COVID. I think because I did a gap year after school, had no idea what I wanted to do, didn't even know if I wanted to go to uni, just worked at my local sports centre doing a bit of coaching, thought it was all right. So I thought if I go to uni, I'll do like coaching PE or something. Maybe I'll be a PE teacher, but I wasn't sure. And then lockdown happened and there was just, I was bored. I wanted something to do. And when I was like a kid growing up, I used to make like YouTube videos and stuff. So I thought, you know what, I like football. I'm always watching football online. So I started making YouTube videos talking about football and then went to TikTok because that blew up in lockdown. Started making videos talking about football across all of those for like a year. And then by the time it got to September 2020, when I started uni, it was starting to do okay, but I was like, oh, I'm not in a position to do this full time or anything like that. It wasn't even a thought in my mind. I was like, I'm going to go to uni, continue this on the side, see where it goes and see what I learn at uni and maybe figure out what I want to do. And then I've just been developing it through the years while at uni.
Yeah. And what was the role of the course in your developmental journey then? Because you're already starting to do that before you came.
Yeah.
And it's expanded towards the end. So did the course complement that development?
I think in a weird way, yeah. I think the course definitely helps generally with just my confidence and stuff, in terms of just like getting back in like education and meeting people and stuff. And I think one of the modules we did was like strategic sport development, which was about like strategies and stuff in sports organisation. And it really links with what I'm doing business-wise, helping people with their social media strategies as well. So I think that module was one that was particularly beneficial. But even other modules we had in like second year performance analysis and sport development, I found them really interesting. So when the social media wasn't doing as well back then, they were definitely things I'd considered, like I've got a bit of an interest in this. And it definitely gave me a guidance of what I like a bit more. Yeah,
okay. And building on that confidence bit, I think I remember you did your final year projects based on social media. And we ought to say as well that you graduated with first class honours. And I think looking at your profile, I don't think you were below first class in any module in the final year. So that's pretty impressive. I'll ask you for some tips for some current students later on. What do you think was most enjoyable about the course and most challenging about it for you?
Most challenging, I actually found first year particularly challenging, because I wasn't really into things like physiology and biomechanics, the ones that you have to do. And then I got lumbered with the bad group, which didn't help a lot. But most enjoyable, I think, was definitely when we did a few practical elements like the TID module with you. I actually quite liked making the video for that because it's similar to what I do now. Yeah.
I was showing that to current students yesterday. Okay. What would you recommend to someone considering the course then?
I'd recommend coming here, first of all. But probably really making use of your time. It goes so quickly. Like it's crazy to think that I've already graduated. I'd say it's quite small classes, which is good. So use that to your advantage to have conversations with your lecturers. You can get a lot of one-on-one help here, which my friends at other universities don't often get and complain about. So really do speak to your lecturers, book in meetings. And there's a lot of opportunities available. Sometimes you have to go out your way and find them. You can speak to lecturers, they'll know about them. But there's so many things that I didn't know were available here. And I think just make the use of the time and opportunities because it goes quick.
Okay, excellent. Any other business? Is there anything else you'd like to add as a successful alumna of the course?
What do you mean by that?
As a successful graduate, is there anything you want to add? Any other messages you want to send about the course or your experience or anything like that?
I think just enjoy it. Don't put too much pressure on yourself. Get to know everyone in your course. I think third year I enjoyed the most because I got to know everyone in my course, so it motivates you more to come in and stuff as well. So I think enjoy it, but do the work as well.
Yeah. So the social side of mixing with other students, you enjoyed.
Yeah, I think because they help with like group work and stuff. And if I had a problem with an assignment, I can message the group chat like, "Oh, what did you do about this?" And I think actually talking to other people, and it really actually makes it better.
Okay, good. Thanks very much for your time.
Cheers.